My name is Katja and I'm a dog trainer, and in this series I'm going to go through some of the worst mistakes I made as a dog trainer so you hopefully don't have to make the same. And if your training doesn't work, maybe it's because you are making some of these mistakes right now. The first thing I'm going to go through is foundation, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video. And what is foundation? The foundation is not the exercises, but it's what is making the exercises work. So what I usually did was to work a lot on the exercises, but what I actually did was working on the roof before I worked on the walls to hold the roof, meaning that the things would eventually fall apart. So all of the exercises that I worked on would fall apart and not work the way I hoped they would work, because I didn't have the solid and strong foundation that I needed in order to hold it all together. In my opinion, a strong foundation is based on clarity, structure, engagement, and all of the overall relationship you have with your dog. So a beautiful heel work won't necessarily create a great and strong relation to your dog, but a great and strong relation will actually help the heel work to get better. But it can be hard to build, and a lot of people are skipping this step because it's not really something you can measure and see the same way as you can see the exercises. So if you're training heel work, you can see the progress, you can see what you need to fix and where you need to fix it. But the foundation is more invisible. And then it's something you have to work on consistently, so it's not just a box to check off. It's something you have to work on a little bit all the time. So now, if something goes wrong in my training, I'm always going back to the foundation to troubleshoot the problem and then fix it in the foundation and not the exercise. Now I figured out that because the foundation is great and solid, the exercises are so much easier to teach. And most importantly, to keep working without falling apart. A lot of trainers are having a hard time working on the foundation because it means that you have to go backwards a bit. And that's not a nice feeling, but it's needed in order to fix the foundation that's going to hold the exercises. So you have to reframe it. You have to think of it as something else than going back. It was hard for me as well, but now I know that it's just part of it. And when I do this, it's going to be so much stronger long term. When I'm helping clients with their dogs, they are usually chasing this perfect result, which is here, but we often end up working on all of the other things around it in order to get there. And that's very important and that's very effective, but it's quite different than what people expect. And I will always prefer to make a solid and strong result instead of just rushing through it just to see that it's falling apart later. So if your training doesn't work, it's not necessarily because you don't train enough or because the exercises aren't good enough. It's maybe because you skipped the part that's going to hold it all together. So always remember to start with the foundation and then you add the walls and then you work on the roof. Do not start with the roof as I did.